The throne room of the Xeyari Empire shimmered like liquid silver. Towers of crystalline light rose toward a ceiling alive with shifting stars, each one reflecting in the polished floor. Humans rarely stood within such grandeur, and Daniel Morgan felt the weight of it pressing against his very bones. He had come as an envoy, a simple mechanic from Earth elevated by circumstance. He wasn't a soldier, wasn't a politician, just the man who had saved an alien scout ship by fixing its failing reactor with little more than duct tape and intuition. That act of desperate kindness had somehow made him Earth's representative to the most powerful queen in this quadrant of the galaxy. And now, standing before her throne, he wondered if duct tape could fix nerves. Queen Xeyari herself sat upon a crystalline seat, her figure regal and utterly alien. Her skin shimmered with iridescent hues, blue, violet, hints of silver that shifted with her mood. Her eyes were vast and luminous, like twin galaxies staring into him. Her crown was not gold or jewels, but living strands of bioluminescent tendrils that pulsed with light. "You repaired one of my daughter's vessels when none of your kind should have understood its heart," she said, her voice echoing with layered tones. "You have earned audience, human. Speak." Daniel swallowed hard. Hi." His voice cracked, and his cheeks flushed. He glanced around at the silent guards, 8 towering warriors in silver armor, then back to the queen. "Honestly, I don't even know why I'm here. I just fixed a ship. That's all." Her head tilted, her eyes narrowing in curiosity. Humility. That is rare among envoys. Most arrive eager to boast. He shrugged, trying to lighten the tension. "Yeah, well, boasting's not my thing. Fixing broken stuff is." The queen regarded him for a long, unnerving silence. He felt his palms sweat. And then, trying to cut through the suffocating formality, Daniel blurted out a joke. "You know," he said, giving her a lopsided grin, "you'd make a cute wife." The room froze. Every guard turned their luminous eyes toward him. The courtiers, once statues of discipline, shifted ever so slightly. A murmur passed through the chamber like distant thunder, and Queen Xeyari herself went still. Her shifting colors froze into a brilliant silver white. Daniel's smile faltered. "Wait, that was a joke. Did I just mess up galactic diplomacy?" Her lips parted slowly. "You would take me as wife." His heart stopped. What?" Her voice, layered and resonant, trembled ever so slightly. "On my world, such words are not spoken lightly. To call one wife is to bind, to swear, to claim alliance that cannot be severed. Did you not know?" Daniel's stomach dropped. "Oh, hell," he stammered. "Look, I didn't mean I wasn't. It's just a human joke. You know, haha funny, lighten the mood kind of thing." Her eyes darkened, galaxies collapsing into storm. "Then, you mock me?" The guards tensed. Daniel's instincts screamed at him to backtrack. He raised his hands quickly.
"No.
"No, I swear, I didn't mean to insult you. Where I'm from, calling someone a cute wife is it's like a compliment. A way of saying you're impressive. Worthy." The queen studied him, her silver hue softening faintly. The silence stretched until Daniel's pulse hammered like a drum. Finally she spoke. "Your tongue is strange. Your customs stranger still. But I find no deception in you." Then, to his absolute horror, she added, "I accept." Daniel blinked. "Wait, what?" "I accept your proposal," Queen Xeyari said calmly, as though it were the simplest truth in the universe. "You have offered union. I consent." The chamber erupted. Courtiers whispered in shock, guards shifted uneasily, and Daniel nearly collapsed on the spot. "Hold on," he said, his voice squeaking. "There's been a huge misunderstanding here." But Xeyari rose from her throne, her towering figure descending the steps like a wave of light. She stopped before him, her height casting him in shadow. With a hand cool as crystal, she touched his chest. "Your heart stammers," she murmured, "but not from lies. Fear, confusion, and something else." Daniel swallowed. Terror. Her lips curved into the faintest smile.
"No."
Recognition. He tried to step back, but her gaze held him rooted. "Look, I'm just a mechanic from Earth. I live in a cramped apartment. I eat ramen noodles half the week. You're a galactic queen. There's no way this works." Xeyari tilted her head. "And yet, you mended what my finest engineers could not. You see solutions where others see impossibility. You spoke to me not with rehearsed diplomacy, but with unguarded honesty. Tell me, Daniel Morgan of Earth, why should such a union not work?" "Because I'm way out of my depth," he thought. "Because this is insane. Because I don't even know what your species eats for breakfast." But her eyes, those endless galaxies, pulled at something in him. Something deeper than fear. "Because," he whispered, "I never thought someone like you could ever choose someone like me." Her luminous tendrils flared brighter, casting him in silver light. "Then you are wrong." The days that followed blurred. Daniel found himself swept into rituals older than Earth's civilizations. The Xeyari people prepared ceremonies, weaving living light into vast banners, their songs resonating through the very bones of the station. Courtiers protested, advisors whispered a scandal, but the queen silenced them with a single decree. He offered. I accepted. The bond is law. And so Daniel was dressed in ceremonial garb, an awkward mixture of human fabric and bioluminescent thread that made him glow faintly. He stood beside Xeyari before an audience of thousands, his heart pounding, while their voices wove vows not of dominance or submission, but of shared destiny. When she took his hand in hers, cool, alien, radiant, he felt the weight of her people's gaze and the weight of a future he had never imagined. That night, after the ceremonies, they stood alone on a balcony overlooking the stars. The air shimmered with faint energy, the galaxies sprawling infinite before them. Daniel exhaled. I still don't get how this happened. One dumb joke, and suddenly I'm married to an alien queen. Xeyari's gaze softened. You are not here by accident. Jests often reveal truths hidden beneath fear. You looked at me not as untouchable sovereign, but as woman. That is rare, precious. He chuckled nervously. Guess I'm just too dumb to be afraid. She leaned closer, her tendrils glowing faintly around him. Not dumb. Brave. Daniel swallowed, his heart racing. For the first time, he realized she wasn't just beautiful in some alien, distant way. She was beautiful in a way that reached across species, across worlds, because she had chosen him when no one else ever had. He whispered, half to himself, maybe I really did mean it. Her eyes glowed brighter. Mean what? That you'd make a cute wife. And when she laughed, an echoing, crystalline sound that filled the night sky, he knew he was no longer just a mechanic lost in the stars. He was hers.